Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Perhaps he waited a little too long before committing to that run. He's going to wind up gaining only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
We are through one. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickens, first catch. And that's good for a 1st down. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Dak, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Third and short. Prescott. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Prescott again. A minute 57 to go in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
To throw is Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Third down, and 4 yards to go.
And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, Prescott. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive. Nix now on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these...
House, I'm levitating off this love, and when you doubt, it's like, baby, don't know the price to hit these heights. Don't you touch? My mind was screaming, jump, jump, jump. Can you order some fries for me? Can you spot a lie when the government ties to hit a feast for your eyes? Don't even mind again. A beat at the line got me up in the. We got a bind at the spies and hip. Please
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45. Almost all the way to midfield before going out.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
At the 40-yard line.
Williams fields the pitch. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big hitter on 1st down. 30 yards.
Okay, you certainly love to see the yards on that pitch play, the success and the execution of it. But keep that one in mind, because what that can do is set up the rest of the playbook. Play action off of that. Gets a defense running sideline to sideline to wear them out. That's a play that can pay big dividends down the road.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. 2nd down,
here's Dak. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams capping a 7-play scoring drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down.
This is Mendoza. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Genty from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard.
Genty, the ball carrier.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Third and long, they're going to throw.
Third down.
Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So 1 second remaining. Here's our final snap of the quarter. Here he goes, third and long. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one here. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Offense going audible this time. Second down, and this is Mendoza. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
The coverage by Caleb Downs.
Slot man motioned over. Shotgun give here to Genty. Now run good for 8. Now they've got third down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On the stop. It's a loss of a yard.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
19-yard line.
Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Play fake. Here's Mendoza. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Mendoza now. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now, I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive was to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses, is because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
And they get the first down. How about that? 4th and long. They left him out there, and they get enough to pay off the risk. Here's Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Going power with a big tight end. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And oh, he got it! Interception! Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Prescott set to pass. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. Williams gets the first and still running. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 from the 43.
The Cowboys, first down.
They pitch it to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing on 2nd, Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Dak to the air here. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they face 2nd down. Here's Mendoza, another play fake. Has a man on target to Thornton. He steps across the sideline, so it's a gain just shy of 30. Great work there. And that is good for a Raiders 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Derink Young to return this. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. We'll start the half with Genty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Mendoza. It's a screen play to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
Changing up the call. Mendoza on 2nd. And he's not going to get away from this. They stick him back at the 5. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Third and long for him here. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety.
Safety. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Prescott on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these 2 different defenses, but both of them.
Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here. Looking to read at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
2nd down now for Mendoza. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down.